What's up, Tool? Okay. First, I want to, to all the innocent victims that's been hurt, and the families that's been grieving, and just this country, this cruel country, and these politicians. But that's I'm here today because I want to dissect this little outbreak from the Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr. I don't have nothing against him, but I just want to point out a few things that I felt like was questionable, if you ask me. All right, let's check it out.
I'm not going to talk about basketball. Nothing's happened with our team in the last 6 hours. We're going to start the same way tonight. Any basketball questions don't matter. Since we left shoot-around, 14 children were killed 400 miles from here, and a teacher. And in the last 10 days, we've had elderly black people killed in a supermarket in Buffalo. We've had Asian churchgoers killed in Southern California. And now we have children murdered at school. When are we going to do something?
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here. And I'm gonna let it continue to play. But I just want y'all to understand that it took a school getting shot up by kids for this guy and his stature and his platform to speak up. Although it's a good thing that he's doing it, but it took a school full of children to get shot up for him to come on his platform and to speak about the killings and the shootings. Not last week when the church got shut up with those Asian people, or and the top store getting shot up, or the shooting before that shooting. But let's keep it going.
I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm so tired of I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. There's 50 senators right now who refuse to vote on H.R. 8, which is a background check rule that the House passed a couple of years ago. It's been sitting there for 2 years. And there's a reason they won't vote on it, to hold on to power. So I ask you, Mitch McConnell, I ask all of you senators who refuse to do anything about the violence and school shootings and supermarket shootings, I ask you, are you going to put your own desire for power ahead of the lives of our children and our elderly and our churchgoers? Because that's what it looks like.
Pause. I'm gonna give him 2 claps for calling out the politicians and calling out that dirty guy, Mitch McConnell, and the other 50-some dirty senators, lazy senators, greedy, evil, stingy senators, right? But did you hear him? Like, is it hard for Caucasian people to say the black Americans getting killed in murder? Like, he didn't say that. He just said elderly people. Every single one of those elderly people that got murdered last week at that store were black Americans. And he's doing a good thing. I may be wrong by what I'm saying, but in my eyes, in my mind, I feel like what's so hard about white people. Yeah, it's white people because they are the one with the microphone talking. So why it's so hard about white people just saying that, hey, I'm tired of you shooting up elementary schools with little kids, little Hispanic kids and white kids and black kids. I'm tired of you shooting up black Americans, Asian people, but let's keep it going.
It's what we do every week. So I'm fed up. I've had enough. We're going to play the game tonight, but I want every person here, every person listening to this, to think about your own child or grandchild or mother or father or sister, brother. How would you feel if this happened to you today? We can't get numb to this. We can't sit here and just read about it and go, well, let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, go Dubs, you know. Come on, Mavs, let's go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go play a basketball game. And 50 senators in Washington are going to hold us hostage. Do you realize that 90% of Americans, regardless of political party, want background check, universal background check? 90% of us, we are being held hostage by 50 senators in Washington who refuse to even put it to a vote, despite what we, the American people, want. They won't vote on it because they want to hold on to their own power. It's pathetic. I've had enough.
Okay, so I applaud Steve Kerr and his heroic outburst that he did on his platform during the NBA Western Conference Finals. To me, he could have did more. He could have said more. And the fact that not once did he say anything about Black Americans. Like we have been the core and the most suffering and the most preyed upon, the most targeted, the most neglected, the most forgotten about race of people in this country. Now, this is not me just pointing out some little pointers in what he said just to like piggyback off of the children losing their lives, because there's been school shootings throughout this year, this whole country. Been more school shootings than it's been days that done passed this year. So I am never for any type of kid getting hurt. I love the kids. Just like Trick Daddy say, Trick the other kids, Zoe love the kids. And I'll beat your ass about a kid if they my blood, or if I see you doing something wrong to a child. But we need to get down. America needs to get down to the core problem of this bullshit. This is a racist country, and it's ran by politicians who are controlled by the NRA and those people with money that got their hand in their back pocket. They pulling on them like strings and puppets. So they gonna do exactly what they say, because when the money gone, then that's when they probably would, stick their chest out and say something. But until then, as long as they keep getting them checks in, this gun shit is gonna continue to happen. All these school shootings are gonna continue to happen, and Black people are gonna still be getting targeted. And this has been over 10 days, and it's still no Black hate crime bill. There still hasn't been any executive order for anything about gun laws. So right now, the way I feel about all these celebrities and people with platforms coming out saying something now today, only because of the fact that a whole bunch of children get murdered and killed, I'm for the families. I'm for the kids. But let's put this shit on a scale. Let's talk about everything that's wrong in this country when it comes down to guns and what guns do and how guns hurt people. It's not being spoken on. It's not being brought up enough. It's not being pointed to the most targeted people, which is Black Americans. And I haven't seen all those children, but I know that some of the children were Hispanics. Some of them was Caucasian. I'm not sure if any Black American kids was in that school, but I pray that those families find some type of healing. But I hope those families also understand that this is like something that the Black community has been dealing with for years and years. And we lose Black Americans lose kids, teenagers, elderly all the time, man. There's no outbreak. There's nothing. Everybody's fucking numb when it comes to Black Americans getting murdered and hurt. But when the first time or the second time or a school shooting pop off, everybody got something to fucking say. Oh, everybody want to speak up now. But I'm not here to nag and keep going on and on, man. This Trill Rants and Reviews, man. This is me ranting about some shit because I feel that you got that platform. I feel like Steve Kerr should have said something about Black Americans, because he got a team full of black Americans. And he didn't say shit last week about that shit. He brought it up today only because the simple fact he was in Texas, 400 miles away, and the shit just happened. So it was on his heart heavy, you know. But one love to the lost souls and the innocent individuals, man. Live, love, stick together, man. Zodek.